So, ladies and gentlemen, we have three types of competition today. We have a competition for the most beautiful ladies' suit costume or female costume. Then we have competition for best male costume. And then we have competition for the best armor. From Luxembourg is coming our judge, Lauren. And he's going to be main person to decide which of your costumes is the most authentic. Now be careful. The materials you're supposed to use to make your costume should be genuine medieval materials like linen, wool, silk, brocade, perhaps a bit of leather as well.
Armor first, and you are already welcome. Right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, armors first. I wouldn't let them wait, these guys. Would you? They look indeed dangerous. But dear, look at this armor. It is even damaged. This armor, this man was in a fighting, ladies and gentlemen. It is authentic armor. You can see protection for the legs, protection for elbows. You can see helmet. You can see special gloves. He can move the fingers. There are no mittens, there's real gloves. Every finger can be moved. And we can see the chain for protection of the neck. And how you call this? This is something like a turtle type of shell, is it? His chest is protected, and his elbows. Look at it. What material is this?
Mild steel.
This is a steel. Oh, and how heavy is your armor?
26 kilo.
26 kilo, that is heavier than my handbag. Oh my goodness. They say the ladies' handbag is the heaviest stuff, but it is. Can you go on a horse with it?
Theoretically, yes.
On a horse as well. And if you fall in a battle, can you get up?
Yes.
You can get up, so you must be a very strong man.
Thank you.
Well, I'm really impressed. What is your name?
Kevin. Kevin Conrad.
And you are Irish?
No, I'm from Germany.
Kevin Conrad from Germany. Welcome. You have a great armor. Real night. Bravo, Kevin. Hello, good afternoon. So, what is your name?
Michael.
This is Michelle, and you are coming from where?
Germany for Luxembourg.
From Luxembourg. And again, I think you people of Luxembourg must be very brave people. To keep such a little country in between the others, you have to be always keep an eye and look after for any enemy around. This gentleman is from Luxembourg. What kind of armor you've got?
He's got a padded garment, gambeson with detachable sleeves, and what we call a Magenblech for his front part, and the gorget.
And what period of time this comes?
Late 15th century.
Would you ride the horse with this?
He wouldn't, but here you can see, got the things there. It's more like a symbol.
Yes, I like your red gloves. They will go with my coat. Is that custom to have red gloves in Luxembourg?
It's it's actually a heraldic color, and he chose it specifically for that. It's also part because the lion of Luxembourg is red.
Lion of Luxembourg. Lion of Luxembourg, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Lion of Luxembourg is red. And do you know that Croatian national hat is also red like this? And your name is, I forgot?
Michael.
Michelle, thank you very much. Dank je wel. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I can see the horse now. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's very charming this night. My name is Jasenka. Hello. What is your name?
Damian,
Hello, Damian.
I'm from Poland.
Damian comes from Poland. Polish knights were very brave. They gave big contribution against the Islamic warriors. And did you know that your King Zygmunt was a friend with our Ivan Lucic from Trogir? They were good friends and they always wrote letters to each other.
So thank you for the King Sigmund.
So, what a period of time you would wear this armor?
So I have the second part of the 15th century. I would put on the map on the Burgundy. This everything what I have. And it is full plate armor. The weight when I'm not only armor but everything with the weapon and the helmet is 38 kilos. Yeah, so I should to work and invest in some parts because they are too heavy. But anyway, I have hypothec, so sorry.
Well, to be a knight, you have to be very honorable and you forget the rest. That is only for the best. 38 kilos on this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. You have to have a really big heart to put on you and fight for what you believe is just. I can see you have protection for your feet. They are called sabatos. You have protection for your legs and knees. You have a chain shirt and chain protection around your neck. And you have also different kind of protection for your elbows. I like your decorations. It's for the flower. Is it also protection as well?
It was special for you. Prepared.
Oh, for me. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, knight from Poland. This is a little bit scary, for I don't see the face. Good afternoon. You are?
Will, from Luxembourg.
Oh, this is Knight Will for Luxembourg. Welcome, Will. You look very, very scary knight. And it is very impressive. You have a special protection for your head. In what period of time that head armor comes?
Early 15th century.
This is early 15th century. And whom you were fighting in Luxembourg with that armor?
We have lots of big neighbours, so we weren't short of fights.
I can imagine how you survived with such armor, nobody dared to touch you. I can see you have also this kind of peak, like a bird, noisy bit. And you have in a back protection for your neck, which is very good. They say that on our championship, it's not allowed to hit competitor in the neck, and you are here well protected. You have good protection for elbows, for your arms, and also from your legs and for your knees. And I can see again, Luxembourg Lion. Thank you, Will. God bless you. Is it French? Is it French knight? French knight. Bonjour, messieurs. Bonjour, ça va bien, monsieur?
Ça va.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a knight from France. Your name is, qu'est-ce que votre nom, s'il vous plaît?
Camille.
Camille. Et vous habitez?
Aigues-Mortes.
Egmort, he lives in Egmort.
We don't know where. South of France. French knight looks very nice. What period of time you will wear this?
1370.
Ladies and gentlemen, this knight would be wear this armor in 1370s, which is 14th century. You can see this typical like lily on the sun, which is medieval sign for the knight. It has a very beautiful decoration, as the French do. You know, French like their fashion and style. I love this style. Look at that. Very original, very... And what kind of sword you've got?
Ah, pas de même.
Two-handed sword. He's got.
There is a two-handed sword, special gloves, which can close, the fingers are separate. There is protection for elbows, for arms, and also for feet, legs, and for the knees. So Camille, ça c'est très gentil que vous êtes venu. Vous êtes un très bon nom, très bon knight. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Camille. This is Knight from France. Another different night, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, dobar dan.
Dobar dan.
You are coming where from?
France too.
Also, this is a French knight as well. And from what period of time you would wear such armor?
End of 14th century.
This is also end of 14th century. And whom you would fight in such armor? Avec qui?
I fight with friends against Estonia, Swiss.
We very clever knight. He could be knight politician. He never said with whom really fight. He says, I fight here with the friends, Estonians, Russians, etc. A very clever person. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see different type of armor. The face and neck is well protected, as well as the top of the head with a soft part to protect armor as well. There is a chain around the shoulders, protected elbows, and here spikes, and it has a special protection for knuckles on the fingers. And there is protection for bottom part of the leg and the knees. And what kind of weapon do you have? This is bardiche. So thank you very much, French knight. Merci beaucoup. Hello, dobar dan. Yeah. Are you Croatian knight?
I'm fight in the name of Croatia, but I'm a Hungarian knight.
Hungarian knight. Well. Croatia and Hungary, for a certain period of time, had a same person in a king. And did you know that the great Croatian and Hungarian king, Bela IV, was chased by Mongolian cavalry? And he found rescue exactly in this city, in Trogir. So, bravo Trogir! And the knights like this gentleman would fight here. That's why Trogir was always under special protection of Hungarian Croatian kings. What is your name?
Zsigmond.
Zsigmond. And what time, in what period in history we would wear this armor?
At the second half of the 14th century.
Second half of 14th century, Croatia and Hungary then were preparing to fight Ottoman Empire. Is that true?
Yes, but they were mostly concentrate fight against Venice. Occupy the area near the Adriatic Sea.
Oh, we are not going to talk about that now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have so many friends from that time. You can see here, this is our bit, this little squared part, that is part of Croatia. We can see this armor has a chain around the neck. It has a pointed helmet. Face protection can be open. It has protection for arms and elbows and the hands. It has a special type, different material protection for upper part of his leg, protection for his knees, and down part of his leg. What kind of sword is that?
Simple 100 sword, a typical with a fishtail pommel.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do not wonder anymore why this country here survived so many attackers who had to go away if we had nights like this. Thank you very much, Zsigmond. Hello.
Hello.
And you are knight, where from?
From Ukraine.
Knight from Ukraine! Well, welcome. And what is your name?
Ruslan. Ruslan.
Rusla. This is Knight Rusla from Ukraine. His armor is slightly different. We can see that as a little bit other part of Europe, eastern part of Europe. You can see the armor was used. This knight was in real battles. The helmet is pointed. Also, the face opening can be seen here. The shoulders are protected, upper part of his arm, and also down part of the arm and the elbows. Protection for his hands and fingers. It's quite like a shell-like protection. Protection for upper and down part of the legs. And is the sign of Ukraine?
This is signed in my club.
What is your club?
Yes.
Knyaz, Knyaz. On Croatian we say also Knyaz. It means duke, prince. Well, Rashla, thank you very much. I hope you fight well today. This way. Ladies and gentlemen, if this Trogir had nights like this before, the city would never be afraid. Are they starting different type of... Ladies and gentlemen, now we have seen the knights. You can also give your suggestion through the internet and vote for the best armor. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have different kind of competition. We are going to choose the most just medieval costume. We have a gentleman here. Your name is?
Srđan.
Oh, this is Srđan. Oh, this seems familiar name. And you are coming where from?
From Serbia.
Srđan comes from Serbia. And what period of time you would wear this clothes?
This would be in the early 15th century.
This is early 15th century. Can you show yourself a little bit, like proper as you are on a show? What kind of trousers I can see? These are trousers to ride the horse. Is that true?
Yeah, this is a typical trousers from medieval period.
And what kind of jacket is that? Is that linen or wool?
This is wool. It is typical European dress.
And your coat is very posh.
This overdress is called kontuš. It is based on fresco painting from medieval monastery in Serbia. This is the type of dress that some lesser noble in Serbia would use.
And where is that monastery?
It is near Kruševac. It is our medieval capital.
Oh, and what is name of monastery?
Rudenice.
Rudenice. I keep asking these questions, but we like to hear something about medieval Serbia, and we were big friends in those days, so I want you all to know it. We always fought on the same side, Serbians, not like in a recent history. We fought together against common enemy. Thank you very much, Srđan. Good afternoon. And you are?
I am Mattia Dazzi from Italy.
Matildazzi from Italy. Benvenuto, Matildazzi. Where from Italy you are coming?
In late 14th century.
Toscana. That is that beautiful area in the middle of Italy. This is late 14th century costume. Was that city costume for gentlemen?
Broccato Italiano from Lucca.
Oh, from Lucca. In Lucca, it's a beautiful medieval town in Tuscany, and this is broccato specially made in Lucca. And what kind of hat is this?
Chaperon.
This hat is called chaperon. And what you have in your little bag?
My bag, I don't know.
It seems a knife or something.
It's a knife and a spear for food.
There is a knife. Everybody used to have a knife with them. In Croatian national costume, the ladies used to wear knife as well because it was to use for food and other practicalities. Thank you very much, sir, from Lucca. I hope you're enjoying our show today. Gentleman from Lucca has a little shop as well. I saw some other beautiful medieval costume in his shop, and later perhaps you might go and see it, and you might like to have one of them. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Thomas and I came from Poland.
This is Tomasz from Poland. Are you frightened of rain, Tomasz?
I'm from southern Poland, from very famous castle of our King Casimir called Będzin.
Będzin?
It's a stronghold on a Polish border on 14th century.
And is this your costume from 14th century?
Yes, this is the costume of the end of 14th century, and exactly it's a real reconstruction of Jopula, some kind of medieval man cloth. Jopula of our great king Władysław II Jagiełło from his stamp in Castle of Wawel.
Oh, thank you very much. And what kind of material is that?
It's a wool, natural wool, of course.
It's all natural wool. And you have a little bag. Is this a coat of arms of your city? I think your costume is very elegant. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just refreshing rain, and we are the Knights. We are not frightened of it. Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Sebastian, and I also come from Poland.
Welcome, Sebastian.
My cloth is from the end of the 14th century, and I'm reconstructing a very rich citizen.
Oh, this is a city garment. So if you live inside of the city, you would wear that. So if you came to Trogir, you would walk like that exactly around to Trogir. But what would you do with the horn? Oh. I need some of that for my boys. I have 3 boys that listen at all. I need the horn. And what animal is that? This is a bull, is it? A bull horn. And it's used to communicate, isn't it?
Signalize if some fighters come to the castle and they see, they give a signal to our fighters to come off of the castle.
Can you do it once again? It is really interesting. Oh, thank you very much, Sebastian. First time I heard that. It's really nice. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, another person coming from far, far ago time. Good afternoon, sir. What is your name?
My name is Axel.
Achil, like Achilles, no?
Yeah.
Like, you know who was Achilles? He was a Greek knight. He has a specially a very tender heel here, didn't he? And where you come from?
I'm from Germany.
You come from Germany, and you look very, very handsome, I might say. You have beautiful red hat and a yellow garment. Is that also city wear?
No, this is from a picture of a British pirate at about end of 16th century, and the silk doublet and linen shirt.
So you found yourself comfortable in the skin of pirate. Oh my God. I was just going to say, our pirates in Trogir had an earring. Our gentleman from Germany has an earring and he looks like a real pilot. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, another male costume. Gentleman is coming where from?
Austria.
This is a gentleman from Austria. Where in Austria you live?
In Vienna.
In Vienna. Now, is that a city costume?
This is basically a costume of a simple artisan or simple craftsman, but can also be worn by higher peasants.
So if you turn around so everybody can see you. And you have a special part for rainy day, I can see here. Yes. Yeah, can you show us? And very practical. I know, you know, we can make a fashion with this, just for today, see? And this costume is very practical, and I might say also elegant. Vienna was also capital of the city of Croatia once, when we were part of Austro-Hungarian Empire. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy our show. Another night, I think I saw it in a Russian group. He looked very dangerous. He looked like a Russian bear, like that, with the beard. What is it you say? Ladies and gentlemen, so this is a gentleman from Russia. What period of time? Koja godina to?
Костюм швейцарского наемника 1510-1520 год, период итальянских войн. Простого пикинера.
This is a costume of an Italian hardware Landsknecht. Rice loafer.
Switzerland, rice loafer.
From Switzerland.
Mercenary
from
Italian wars.
From Italian wars. Of the first half of 16th century.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from mercenaries from Italian wars from the first half of 16th century. And suits very well on a Russian man, I must admit. Thank you very much. Спасибо. Another sir here. Good afternoon, sir. Your name is?
My name is Nick.
And where are you coming from, Nick?
I come from England.
From England. I don't see a white cross on a red background.
No, this is a peasant archer's outfit.
This is a peasant archer. You have very good archery in England, don't you?
Yes, we've been shooting the longbow for many centuries.
Oh, yes, I know that. I used to live in England, and I was married to the English knight.
Oh, really? Are you very...
Mr. Blandford. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a peasant archery garment and something what perhaps even Robin Hood would wear. Very practical, very simple, but efficient as well. Thank you very much, Nick. Enjoy your show. Hello, good afternoon. Your name is?
Gleb.
Gleb. Where are you coming from?
I'm from the Baltics, from Estonia.
From Baltics, from North Sea. And you have a very different garment than any we saw so far. You also have a lion, but this is not Venetian lion.
Yeah, That is not a Venetian eye. This is a traditional British lion.
Why British?
Because I reenact more like a British archer, an archer captain. Yes, I have a cross of St. George and some badges, traditional British.
So you see, Nick, we had a British archer, and also these archers from Britain were so influencing, and now that the gentleman from Estonia dressed in that garment and has British iron and the St. George's coat. Yes. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a gentleman group. We saw the costumes, but now we have something especially, perhaps I would say the most beautiful. Indeed, this is a lady coming, followed with the gentleman in the blue. Good afternoon, my lady. What is your name?
Anna.
Anna, where are you coming from?
Polska.
Polska. Beautiful lady from Poland. They say the women in Poland are the most beautiful. Now I can see why they say. Are you coming from Gdańsk?
From Będzin.
Also from Castle Będzin. I think your government is so elegant. What period is this?
This is the end of 14th century, like my clothes.
14th century garments in harmony with the gentleman's suit. Thank you very much, Anna. We have another beautiful lady. Good afternoon. What is your name, please?
I'm Julia from Austria.
This is Julia from Austria. And what dress you have, and when would you wear that?
Oh, it's from late 14th century. It's more like ladies' dress, southwestern part of Europe.
This is southwestern part of Europe, something what we perhaps would wear here in Trogir as well. And what I like, this lady has a beautiful plait in her hair, and her scarf is pinned with the pearls. That is something what we would wear in Trogir and in Split and in Castella, and perhaps even garment like that. I think you look very beautiful. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my lady.
Hello, I'm Vicky from Austria.
This is Vicky from Austria. And where you wear this coat, this costume?
This is early 14th century in Austria or surroundings.
I can see that you have a suitable costume for mountains. Can you turn around a little bit? You can see I'm a mountaineer and I would need to pick my dress as well if I go climbing the Alps. So also you can see, is that wool?
Yeah, that's wool. That's rainproof, so that's very nice in this weather conditions.
I think it's very practical and elegant. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, my lady. What is your name?
I'm Lisa from Austria.
Lisa from Austria. She also wears a costume for the mountains. We can see that. She's very elegant and she picked it up so she can climb the rocks. But she's got two tails. What animal is this? These are foxtails. Isn't it charming? I think, and you also have little pins in your hair. I think you look very elegant. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Where are you coming from?
My name is Olga. I'm from Moscow, Russian team. My dress is the end of 15th century, Italian dress. It consists of a camicia, corset, and dress. You look the result.
This looks like a silk.
Yes, it is
handmade silk. We have lots of mulberry trees around Trogir, and we used to make silk here in the 15th and 16th century. It must be very pleasant. I like your headscarf as well. It is very charming. Oh, thank you very much. I think you look very beautiful.
Work embroidering, handmade really, and made by silk.
So this is linen shirt and the silk embroidery. Very beautiful, very rich, handmade. Oh, this is even more special. Olga made this costume herself, and she embroidered it herself. Well done, Olga, well done, very beautiful. Yeah, I am very hungry, I must say. What do you have in your pot there? Are you cooking something? Was it that fish? 200 kun. Oh, this is a fish woman. And indeed, in this area of Trogir, people used to do lots of fishing. But where are you coming from?
Russia.
From Russia? Is that the riba from Volga?
Да.
Is that riba has a caviar inside?
It had before our last ate it.
Well, it had caviar before they ate it. So it is a special fish. What is the name of that fish?
Caviar fish.
Caviar fish. I like your costume. You pinned it up so you can go into the water. What is your name?
Laura.
Laura, you have beautiful costume, tasty looking fish, and you dance well. Thank you very much. We have another lady in silk. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Israel.
From Israel. And what is your name?
Daria.
Daria from Israel. And you have a costume made from silk.
It's from silk, and I also made all this alone.
You made a shirt, yes, and Daria embroidered her sleeves in a beautiful white and golden embroidery, and she has buttons made of pearls. Her color of her dress is a kind of purpley red, yellow, and it shines like a sunshine. It's very beautiful. Thank you very much. We have some special lady coming now. Good afternoon, lady. What is your name?
My name is Aikian.
Aikian?
Aikian, yes, and I'm from Moscow, Russian.
This is a Russian costume, finally. I was expecting a see Russian costume with the little red boots. I like it very much, and the hat. And I can see this is, what is in your head?
Это натуральный камень, нефрит.
Nephrit maybe, I don't know.
Because I thought that is smaller, no? Yantar, no? Yeah, yantar. This is a typical Russian costume with the pearls. No? Byzantine.
Скажи, что
Well, the original Russian costume was originated from Byzantine ones. That's why they look rather same, but not in all details.
Yes, of course, the Byzantine and Russians have the similarity in their tradition. They both belong to the Orthodox religious group, and that's why the influence of Byzantine is quite strong. Although Croatian national costume in Dalmatia would have a similar hat like this. You can see, can you turn around? I think it is very beautiful. There is a silky dress with a velour-like belt. There is underneath a silky underwear and the beautifully embroidered bracelets in golden pearls and jewels. We have some jade around the neck as well. I think it's very beautiful. And this is a silk as well? This is all natural silk? Oh my goodness! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is a costume with the natural silk and real gold embroidered on it. Bravo! One clap for our lady. Thank you very much for bringing it to us. This is the most authentic shawl we saw so far. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have another lady. Hello, what is your name?
Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Where are you coming from? This lady is from England. What kind of costume you wear?
A peasant's costume.
This is a peasant's costume. And is it made from linen?
Yes, I made it, yeah.
Stacy made her costume herself. It is a handmade linen and the dress. Do you have underneath the linen? Oh, you do indeed. Is it cold in the winter in that?
It's warmer and modern.
It is warmer than in a modern dress. Stacy, I think you're very diligent. Thank you very much for coming here. Enjoying the show. And your dress. Hi.
Hi, I'm just a judge, so I do not compete. My name is Nicole.
This is Nicole, and Nicole is judge. And can you tell us a little bit more about competing and in your costume as well, perhaps?
Yeah, so if you're the judge, competing is not that sexy, but my costume is about the 14th century. So as I come from Germany, but I wear a dress from France.
So you as a judge, what do you think about our competitors?
So I think the quality today was very, very high, actually. So we saw many costumes from many countries in many styles and centuries, and that's what we want to see here, actually, because all the male ones and the women, they made so much effort to produce the costumes, and this was simply great, and we didn't expect that, actually. So a very thumbs up for all of you. You look so great in these dresses, even if it's peasant or something like a queen or a duchess. It was really, really great, and it will be a hard competition anyway.
Oh, I'm so pleased you could recognize that as a judge. We are always afraid of judges a little bit, but we ordinary common people like them very much, didn't we, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much for your custom. Just keep working hard. And you know, in Trogir, in the afternoon like this, the women would sit by the seaside and do their embroidery. Once every woman would make their own garments. So thank you much for bringing us this diligent hard work of the ladies. So ladies and gentlemen, this was our garment competition. I hope you enjoyed it, something a little bit different before this harsh fighting which is coming very soon.